彼女が来るなんてここまでそんなことあってはならない。人にクラスで最初に殺さ
かけるほど愛してくれた。
A few moments later.
成功したな。モブ式奥義10分間のハートブレイク。
Ever since I was a kid, I used to imagine myself in unrealistic situations such as stopping a very massive force, swooping in to save the day like Superman, or being a superhero. And honestly, all of it just feels so cringe right now. Okay, speaking of cringe, today I would like to talk to you guys about one of the most latest isekai anime, Eminence in the Shadow. It is based on the Japanese light novel series written by Daisuke Aizawa and illustrated by Tozai. It is initially focused on a guy in modern Japan who desires to be a mastermind and wants to work from the shadows. He really wants to be powerful enough to deal with all kinds of stuff, even an atomic bomb. Holy shit, this is so cringe right now. But at the end of the day, a human doesn't have that kind of potential. So just as any other isekai protagonist, he meets his end in the normal world and is born in another fantasy world. The world with magic. This world is a world of magic. Unlike the normal world where he is unable to realize his dreams, he can actually realize his dreams here. So what does he do next? Despite of having so much potential and being so good at everything, he just has a normal appearance in front of everyone because of his goals to act from the shadows, and he even goes as far as to extend it into him being a side character in his own show. And let's be real guys, if a normal person was in his situation, they would actually try to stand out and try to gain as much attention as they can. Anyways, while being on the quest of becoming someone who influences the world from the shadows, he stumbles upon an elven girl who is infected by a mysterious disease. He kind of accidentally cures her, hereby gaining the first addition to his harem. No, I mean the first addition to his shadow garden. And being the so-called mastermind he is, he actually lies to her to make her believe that this world is secretly run by the cult of Diablos, and his secret organization, Shadow Garden, are the only ones that can actually fight them. From there on out, Alpha, which is her name, starts to recruit more and more members to his harem. No, I mean more members to his Shadow Garden, but unfortunately, all good things must come to an end, as all of them just grow up and leave Sid to go all around the world to search for the cult of Diablos or whatever. But Sid initially thinks that they just left him just cause they thought that he was delusional. I mean, who wouldn't think that he's delusional if they were mature enough? As the cycle of life goes, now that he is all grown up now, he has to attend a school. So therefore, he decides to attend the school which his sister was sent to, the Midgard Academy. As according to his character, he wants to avoid standing out in the public. So what he does is he makes two average friends, and God, don't even get me started. I mean, yeah, their friendship is wholesome, but sometimes I feel like they take it too far. And we all know that at the end of the day, boys are going to be boys. So therefore, they make a bet that anyone who scores less in a test has to confess to the most beautiful girl in the academy. And that girl is Princess Alexia. And our Sid, being the side character he is, decides to take up on this challenge. And his main goal here is to get humiliated and get rejected, hereby continuing his purpose of not standing out in the public. But it goes totally unexpected.
アレクシア王女好きです僕とモブ A の姿。あとは振られて退場するときにつまずいてこければ。
わかりました。
え？
あなた。
Yes, she actually accepts his proposal. What's even more absurd here is that he actually tried to get rejected while acting like an average guy, but in the end, she actually accepted his proposal. But later on, we come to know that she only accepted his proposal just because she wanted to not marry the person she is currently engaged to. Oh boy, this can actually hurt on so many levels, man, if you're a genuine guy. But their relationship actually has a lot of funny moments. Talk about getting used in the worst ways.
ごちゃごちゃうるさいわね。
が金になびく子に見えるとで。
見えるわ。
その通りだ。塩倉。
これとどい。
Anyways, while dating Alexia, Sid actually compliments her sword style, but this makes her furious and she kind of breaks up with him. Oh boy, I never knew that giving someone compliment would actually make them break up with you. Oh well, after that, she kind of gets kidnapped, and yes, our Sid is framed for that, even though it's not even his fault. But after a series of events, Sid is eventually discharged, and there he's contacted by Alpha, who has been working on setting up his harem, organization, the Shadow Garden. After a series of events, he saves Alexia, but he is disguised as Shadow there, so she has no idea who that person actually is. And seeing him do good with a simple sword style, this actually makes her think that she can be good too. Eventually, the compliment which Sid gave her makes her fall in love with him, and hereby she proposes that their relationship goes longer. But Sid tries to be a Sigma male, and therefore it doesn't age so well.
遅くなどありがとう
いいよ別に。
だわけだけど、今回の事件でゼノンが死んでくれたわけだから、この関係を続けてみない？
お断りだ。
As the story progresses, Sid just keeps adding more and more girls to his harem unknowingly. Oh my gosh, guys, on an honest level, I feel like this guy is actually going to be a harem king. Not to mention that he has a secret organization of women who are just dedicated to him. But the thing is, even though Sid made the story up about the cult, it turns out that it's actually real, and he doesn't even know about it at this point and is definitely clueless. This anime is cringe, but it is actually a good kind of cringe, so I for one would definitely suggest people to watch this. Anyways, that's it for this video guys, so do like, share and subscribe, and I will see you guys on the next video. Peace.